God, camera almost fell. But look, this video, bruh. Oh, what's up with y'all, by the way? But this video, I'm gonna be talking about how you should not worship nobody, bro. Don't worship nobody on this planet, dog. You can't, because they are flawed human beings. But who is not flawed is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? God. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is not flawed. He's an unflawed human being. You know, he never sinned. You know, so you can't worship people because they can let you down, bro. Regardless of whatever, from sports, actors. I got a call while I was making this video, but anyway, like I was saying, sports, actors, none of them, bro. Do not worship nobody, bro. You cannot worship nobody, bro. It's really that simple. Because a lot of people have a hard time with understanding that. Like, it's some people that worship idols, like they worship people, they support people that don't even know they exist, bro. They don't even know they exist, but they don't support their own people. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't support their own people, but they worshiping people and supporting people that don't know they exist, bro. Like, I understand, bro. I don't understand. I see where you coming from. When I was younger, bro, I used to be a LeBron fan, bro. Like, well, I still am. Like, I'm not a fan, but I respect LeBron's basketball career. That's all. That's how I feel now. I'm not the same person as when I was younger, bro. When I was younger, bro, I used to have debates with my friends about this. Oh, LeBron is the best. Oh yeah, this, that. Really haven't wasted my energy about something that don't even matter, bro. They don't even know that we exist. And I'm sitting up here arguing, going back and forth, bro. Those days are over with. Me getting mad about sports, that's just a part of growing up as well. But it's really some people that still be like on social media. They still like they, you know what I'm saying? They going hard about these players, going hard about these teams. That's not giving them not a dime, not nothing. Like, bro, how old are we? You see what I'm saying? Like, grow up. But that's why I'm making this video. So maybe somebody may be watching me at a younger age, 15, 14, 16, because I was there, bro. Going hard, going to war about my favorite player. You see what I'm saying? Like, dog. Now I've been able to appreciate the, like, other players besides my player. Bro, I used to didn't care about other players besides my player. I felt like if I liked this player, I was switching up on my favorite player. Bro, just enjoy the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's all a distraction anyway. Basketball is fixed anyway, bro. Like, when gambling came around, bro, basketball is fake. It's not fake, but you get what I'm saying. Like, the games are fixed, bro. Like, they already know who's gonna win the championship. They already know all this extra stuff, bro. Like, it's deeper than what y'all think. So you putting all your energy into that, you going. There's nothing wrong with you watching basketball, bro. But you overly invested more than you invested in God, Jesus Christ Himself, bro. You're doing yourself a huge disservice. That's what they want you to. That's what the elites. That's what the world wants you to do, bro. They want you distracted, focusing on worshiping false idols other than God Himself. But that's the problem. When you don't have a faith, when you're not faith based, when you're not focused on God specifically, Jesus of Nazareth, if you're not focused on Him, then you start to go towards other idols. You start to, like, gain other idols. Like, on my testimony video, I told y'all I didn't have a relationship with God, and I started to follow this certain YouTuber. I started to listen to whatever he said. Whatever he said, I took it as gold, bro. Just being young and naive. But as I started to build my relationship with God, I started to feel my own emotions. I started having my own opinion. And that's a part of growing up as well. Me getting older. I'm 24 right now. But when you're younger, you just pretty much going with the flow. Not everybody, but pretty much a majority of young, like when you're 15, 16, 17, 18, you just going with the flow of society, going with the matrix, going with the programming. You know what I'm saying? Being a slave to this matrix. But that's not what God wants you to do. He wants you to follow him and be set apart. Because majority of people are not following God, bro. Majority of people don't have a relationship with God. They claim they have a relationship with God, but it's just a fake relationship with God, bro. Because they're not really being obedient. You see what I'm saying? They're not really following him. They're not really doing the things that he's telling them to do. They just saying it, you know? And I can't respect that, bro. But, hey, everybody have different parts of their walk, though. I'm not here to judge that, man. I'm not here to judge that. You can always build a better relationship, and you can get better over time. But don't take God's grace for granted, you know? But like I was saying, bro, you can't worship nobody, bro, because people sin just like you do, you know? That's why when these pastors, I gotta stop. I just bring it up to my wife when a pastor out here moving foul, because to whom much is given, to much is required, bro. So a pastor, you have to be all the like you have to. We hold you to a different standard. You see what I'm saying? No sin is bigger than the other, but if you a pastor, you're held to a different standard. That's just like me. I'm a fitness trainer, bro. I'm held to a different standard than my clients, bro. Not saying my clients are under me. I'm just saying I'm held to a different standard in fitness, not like in life. In fitness, I'm held like with discipline. You know what I'm saying? Accountability. I'm held to a different standard. So as well as pastors, bro, they're held to a different standard. So when a pastor is out here moving foul, doing things that's all over Instagram, people getting on him for asking for money, asking for certain amounts of money to the church, William Murphy, you know what I'm saying? Telling people to go in debt, get credit cards just to pay offerings for his church. And it's a whole lot of other pastors. I'm not even finna dig deep into that. That's just the situation now. But that's wrong. But that's why you don't worship nobody, so you won't be let down, bro. That's why you need discernment, so you can know who to listen to, who not to listen to. William Murphy, I listened to his music. I never knew he had a church. I never knew all this extra stuff. You know? You got to test the fruit of people, bro. See the fruit that they're bearing. That's the only way to really know and discern who you're listening to. And you have to pray. Pray. Ask God, should I be listening to this person? You see what I'm saying? Should I be listening to this person? Ask God. Don't trust just your heart or your emotions. Trust God, what he wants you to do. Because this person could be using Bible and manipulating it at the same time. Says enough just to get you hooked, then they leading you down a path of their own, bro. You know, like on my last video, I said people could be kind. They can be good-hearted people, but still produce evil. It's really that simple. Like they don't mean no harm by it, but it's harm in the not in the delivery, but it's harm in what you're doing. You feel me? So that's why you don't worship nobody, because pastors, they'll let you down too, because they sin too. They have a sin nature as well. You know, they have flesh, but they're held to a different standard. Because the devil can't make you do anything you don't want to, bro. You have to give in. You have free will. Always remember that. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Don't worship nobody, bro, but Jesus Christ. Don't worship LeBron James. Don't worship no athletes, celebrities. Don't worship no person in your community. Don't worship nobody. You can support, but never worship, bro. Always worship Jesus. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Love y'all. I'm out of here.